it is, it comes off.
Yeah. So we'll be doing more, going over this in further detail. Like I said, any questions you have about it, just call me and we'll go over it. But that's the one form. Instead of having forms all over the place and one for this and that, and then everything being a giant mess, just try to keep everything centralized as much as possible. Handle almost everything through that form, and then it just keeps it pretty easy to manage. So you would fill it out, put in the details, click submit, and that's it. And then you'll hear back from us on whether it's handled. That'll be a weekly thing that you'll be filling out. Even like I said, if there's no issues at all, just put no issues report, bright smiley days every day of the week, and everything's so you know what I mean.
If we don't get something back, then we'll call and say, hey, we didn't get your weekly report, we need you to fill that in. That's why, even if there's no issues, that in and of itself is the report.
Yeah.
But as Chris kind of touched on earlier, a lot of the things you'll be able to just resolve on your own, because we're going to have really well-stocked teacher kits. So, you'll have all your ribbons, all your awards, all your things, books, picks, all that. Can I just talk about these for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I don't want to forget. Picks has always been a thing. The way we're going to have to do it is they get 2 picks at the beginning of the year. They can take those home. Those are theirs. Do whatever they want with it. You'll have kits in your case, teacher kit, that you can hand out for them to use in class. They are to be handed back in. We can't sell them picks. We can't supply them picks. We don't condone pick collections. If they want to buy extra picks, Walmart. Let them go to Walmart. Let them do, whatever.
The other thing that happens too is you'll get that one kid who's like the pick kingpin. So that there's like a Pokemon thing. Like they get like this giant I don't even know where they get all the different ones. They have like every imaginable pick, and they'll just set them. I've seen this happen. They do it outside of class, and they'll sell picks to the other kids. So that kind of handles that. But
and then you can let you have maybe put a kid in charge. You can be the pick kid today, and they can hand a pick out to anybody who needs it, and tell them you're responsible for getting all those back in at the end of the day. And leave that to them. They can go around at the end and collect the picks back. Obviously you're not going to get them all back every time. But if we try and get them back in, we spent an enormous amount of money last year on picks, unbelievably. I mean, just.
I remember going to the store. I think it was with you, and I've never been on a pick run before. I was surprised at the hundreds of dollars.
And that was just that one trip. It's
and
thousands of dollars spent on
these picks. It really wasn't like, it wasn't a trunk full.
No, it wasn't.
No.
So.
I couldn't believe how.
Yeah, and because they go through it's like water with the kids, So they get 2 at the beginning of the year. If they lose them, tough luck, you can still play with your thumb.
on the website, like I said, it's the class page that shows you right here. That's pretty much going to be identical for all of them. They'll just be specific to that particular class. So you'll have a roster for Tuesdays on Tuesday's class page, so on and so forth. So just kind of do that way. Pretty easy to do. We bookmark it in the browser. Just upload it pretty quick. There's a downloads page. It'll just be different files. Sometimes it'll be a PDF or something. Occasionally, like I said, most of the materials that we're going to give to you will be given out ahead of time, but sometimes they're going to be maybe a new song. Somebody decides to print out the tab for a song and share it with the teachers. We can put it in the downloads page. You can download it, print a few, take to class. It could be a bunch of different files, but that's usually what it's going to be, just a PDF or something. And also probably put backups of some of the other standardized forms that you have, just as extras to download if you run out and need them right away. The videos page, like I said, I'll probably overload
Anybody who knows
these
Chris
things.
knows we'll have a lot of nerdy videos.
There'll be really a lot of dorky stuff on here. Probably everybody will not pay attention to it. No, I'll have training videos for a lot of the system stuff so that it's on there. You can review it if you need to. Forget how to do something, you can check that. In addition to getting a hold of me and going over it over the phone. However, if anybody uses Skype, you can do screen sharing and actually show you right on your own screen the stuff
We also probably will periodically just do like training sessions. We can't always get together and do this, but we can do training sessions that are maybe geared towards certain things for violin or certain things for guitar, or a different tab of popular music or whatever, and just post that up, and then you can just view that at your own leisure.
It's another way to do training. It's on there if you want to use it. This is to help practice tuning by ear. It's a cheesy little guitar tuner. So that's there if you want to use that. Probably just something I felt like doing. Nobody will use, but I had fun doing it. All right. The payroll form is pretty easy to do. You're going to come in here, select how many days you work for the pay period, which is every 2 weeks. You're going to put in the amount of classes, however many it was that you worked, and then you have these check boxes to check off. Now these just say Monday class, week 1, Monday class, week 2, and so on, because it's standardized. Yours will say Miniola guitar, for Monday, whatever it is. It's going to be personalized for that. You would come in, select the ones that you worked. If you did any concerts, substituted a class, you specify all that stuff in here. And then any concerts or substitutes, you just want to put in the details of that here, so everybody has a record of it, everybody knows what's going on.
Substituted at Whispering Oaks on 9/13.
Exactly. Just put the details on there. And again, it takes 30 seconds to a minute, fill it out, and then that gives us a record of everything. And then
every 2 weeks, so it's a little different than last year.
Yeah, it's different. Last year we did the 15th and the 30th. This is going to be every 2 weeks. So it's going to be, we probably just do a quick little reminder. We'll probably send out reminders for the most part in Google Talk days. Fill out your payroll. Most people are. Yeah, if you want to go over that really quick.
Okay, real quick, couple different options for paying payments on that. If you would like, if you have a PayPal account, you can give us your email address, and as soon as you hit it in, we'll send it out, within a business day. Send it at 11 o'clock at night. It's not. Someone's got to actually go in and do it, so it's not automatic. But we can just transfer that to your PayPal account. If you'd like, you can give us a voided check. Our merchant account is now PayPal, so people can use PayPal to pay us. So we can then, if you're familiar with PayPal, give us a voided check. I add that to our list of accounts. Then I can just transfer into that. It takes 3 to 4 business days from the time I transfer. So if you fill it out on the 15th, you're going to be probably the 18th or the 19th by the time it actually hits your account. We can also mail you out a check. You can also come by here and pick it up. You need to let us know what your preferable method of payment would be, and we'll just stick with that at any point. If you want to change it, let us know. We're happy to accommodate a couple times through the year. Different people are like, hey, I really need to come. It's Friday, it's payday, like I can't wait for it. Normally they get it mailed out, and they're like, can I come by and pick it up? I need it. That's fine. What we don't want is every week, change. We want a set thing. If you run into a jam, you need some money, and it's the pay period, you say, hey, can I come pick it up so I can get it on Friday, as opposed to waiting for it to get mailed out. Then that's just let us know, and we'll work with you on that. Just let us know what's your method of payment, whether it's going to be PayPal, give us a voided check, mailing the payment, or you can come in and pick it up. If you come in and pick it up, we'll have a set time on Friday that you can come in and get it.
So yeah, that's pretty much all the all the system stuff is pretty much right there on your website. It's log in, it's all there. You will have a Gmail account. Now we didn't really go over this much. I'm just going to kind of quickly touch on this. We in the past didn't really do emailing between parents and teachers. We're going to test it out, but it's going to be a testing out thing, because we don't want you guys inundated with a bunch of garbage emails and just a bunch of nonsense, and we don't know how well it's even going to work. If it's if it's going to work out to everybody's benefit, or it's going to be a waste of time. So we're going to test that out, and we'll have rules on that, and what you don't have to. If some stalker parents send you know, we need to know about this stuff. You know, we gotta handle things appropriately. So like, it's gonna be a test in the water saying we may drop the system after a little while. So just letting you know on that. We don't want it to be a personal email, so you don't have to deal with